Hi everyone and welcome back. So in this video we are going to listen for the changes and we are going to merge those changes with the list we already have. So this is the data, right? We already have, and with the new changes which we are getting after doing the subscription, we will get new data like the new post which has been added. So we'll merge that and we'll combine that in the original data. Okay, so what all arguments we need to pass? Okay, I just have looked into the documentation. This document is about the subscription which we have, and then there is update query is a second argument that will take care of the update which needs to be done once we receive the new payload through the subscription, right? Subscribe to more, this is in the use effect, means whenever there is a subscribe to more is coming after you do the mutation, every time we will receive the payload because we are subscribing it at the client side. So the new payload we will merge with the existing data we have from the post list. Okay, so it takes an argument. Let's see what it takes an argument. It's a previous, and we can destructure the subscription data. This is the payload which we receive. Simple arrow function, and in this we will just check if we are receiving the data from subscription, then only. If we don't receive a data, first of all, that means we don't need to merge the new data, so we can just return the previous data which we have. Otherwise we need to create a post, we need to get the new post data from the subscription payload. So this is a subscription data. Now we need to see how we are getting the data. So here we have the post information inside this, and there is a data. We will take a look onto the GraphQL console how this data is structured, and once we receive everything, this in the inside the update query, because now we have received the new payload, right? The new payload, then we can simply return, okay, merge the data using spread operator. This is our previous data, and these are the new posts which I got. New posts, okay, this is the new post, and this is the previous post. Okay, so this is how we are merging the data. And when we now rest all this is a simple form, HTML form with the help of Bootstrap, which is doing a handle submit, and we are passing these form title and form body and all the argument. Nothing much important, but this part is important, whatever we are doing here. Now when we run this thing, what all inputs we get? Let's see when we run this in the browser. I was already running this, try to see how it works. Now this is just a WebSocket console, okay, because all the subscriptions which we are going to receive will be coming through WebSocket interface. Let's say I'm typing TK Sharma and I'm doing post, right? So this is another payload which we have passed. So let me just quickly reload this and we should be able to see everything. Okay, we'll subscribe to this. Now I'm sending a test payload. You can see this is the mutation I have submitted. I mean, I'm just doing a mutation from this front end. I'm not doing subscription. I'm just sending a mutation. GraphQL server is handling that mutation, doing the state change and returning a subscription, which we are already listening through the WebSocket interface. And here I got the data inside the payload. So what my data structure look like? This payload is subscription payload data that has a data, that has a post, that again has a data. So here we are getting the new data, and this data is being updated somewhere, like you can see test published true, right? So you can see this payload we are receiving. From this payload, using this subscribe to more, we are receiving the data payload.data, which has a post. So post.data, this contains our actual payload object, and mutation is nothing but the created, right? So this is how we are receiving the data through the subscription using simple use query, right? So this is a simple demo like how these things really works. When you click on to the submit, we are sending a mutation, and mutation you can see here. It's like HTTP post, right? This is 4000 port HTTP post, and this is the body. And you can see in the body what we are sending. I will show on the JSON parser, like what is the content of this mutation. Here the mutation is create post. I hope this will visualize. Now you can see the query is stringified. I mean, all the queries are stringified. These are the variables. We are passing title, body, published, and author ID. Operation name is create post. Now these variables will get replaced with the title with the actual values at the server side. Okay, so this is all about simple demo where we are doing the query, we are doing mutation, we are also handling subscription. I will publish this simple example of listing of the post and subscribing to the list of the post, and you can take a look. Now next thing we are going to talk about is Yoga GraphQL with MongoDB. Till now we are just using mock data and receiving the data, updating the data, deleting the data. Let's do it with the proper structure. We can use a MongoDB and a user model, and let's see how it goes. Thanks everyone.